never thought that this would be our end, but it's nothing new. And my lover's honesty, I could push it back down if I have to, if you want me to, 'cause we can run.
Alright, and we are here with not Team in Question, but I've been informed that the Team in Question are now actually Infernum Gaming, so this should be a great matchup here. We've got Infernum Gaming versus Riot Gaming as well. So we see the CTs drag the T side into CT, and it could be the right decision because they seems like Infernum will take out this knife round.
Now, Infernum being ranked 14th at the moment on the Peanut Gallery's ranking, so
I was about to say,
Riot,
I believe, yep, they are 14th in Australia at the moment, and
Riot aren't on the board, actually. Which is interesting. I mean, Riot, I do believe they were on the board a while back, I'm not too sure. They are a good team, though. We have seen some big performances come out of them in this last, well, I'd say, I guess throughout the ESEA season.
Yep, throughout the ESEA season, we've seen some great performances from Riot Gaming, being able to hold their own against some top-level teams. Whether or not, though, a team such as Infernum will be able to stand the test against Riot, we will have to wait and see. And a very passive setup from both sides here. No aggression. A few shots came out through B lane, but didn't find anybody out there, so
I mean, nice boost there from Thor to make sure the mid-rush can't come out. They are playing this very passive Riot. They know this team is going to maybe go for those aim duels a bit more than any other team because they think they are better. Although we have seen many upsets, and we know the Oceania scene can chop and sway quite a lot. It's very balanced at the moment between all these teams, and lovely Bink comes out there from Nighthawk. He manages to tack one, and the head is down to 12 HP, and the push is coming out here onto the A side from the Riot Gaming side. Infernum, they are in the position to back it up, though, and nice shot there from Zedski. He manages to get one noisier on site. He gets another before he goes down, and Counter-Terrorists, they have rotated into position. Two men coming from truck now. One gets binked again. This is lovely shots coming out here from the T side with these locks. Not able to get the one taps, but able to do the damage enough with that headshot, so. See, missing some shots there, Burkles. He gets taken out by Dezebel because of it, and Vask is moving on to the site. He can't quite get another, but he gets taken out in the end there. Thor headshotted by Zedski, and a great retake there for Infernum. They do have the kit, so they are going to be able to get this round, and well played from them. I mean, Riot Gaming doing a great job to take the site and play passive, but not really passive enough. That round portrayed out quite oddly. I was expecting Riot not to peek those angles continuously that they didn't. We saw them get their heads taken off for it. Burkles being over at Forklift and getting decimated by Dezebel. Going into this second round, we don't see a force come out here from Riot, and that's interesting and probably a good idea. We've got one P90, two Femis, and one M4 on Infernum's side, so they have bought up for the worst here, but Riot, they're playing it safe. Now,
Dezebel pushing through B main all the way into T, almost takes a shot there from Burkles. He's going to be able to get some real good damage onto him, only taking a little bit of damage himself. Tagged down to 56, tags Burkles down all the way to 28. Nighthawk as well, tagged all the way down to 4. So the HP advantage is definitely in Infernum's favour.
We are going to see another A take come out here from the T side Riot. They probably just want to get that bomb down. They don't have smokes or anything. Kirby's got one flash, and that's what they're going to try and use to get out onto the site while players are peeking them, and that's going to cause an early rotate here, and it's going to mean Riot, they're going to be in a bad position when they push this side, taking a lot of crossfire angles, and as I say that, Zero comes up from mid, and he manages to get one. There's two men at truck now, and the A site is open. This is very well played from Riot Gaming. We see Infernum, it's going to be all up to them as Dezebel pushes through mid, and he gets taken out. That's the M4 dropped. Doesn't decide to go for that rifle. Both players down now on that short area. He grabs the M4. He's going to get the one that's boosted, but He's on the defusers, and he's going to be able to get it before he gets close, which is Infernum taking the round, but a lot of damage done here by Zero. Oh my god, what?
Zer
That would have been less than a second left.
dropping the defuse with seconds to spare there.
Did he get off? I swear he should have had that before he got to him. 10-second defuse taken what felt like an eternity there. What a clutch from Zero, managing to get a 4K in that round and save the round there. They didn't buy any armor whatsoever, so the position that they're in is amazing. Throwing the bomb over Red, saying, here CTs, look at where it is. Bit of a mistake there. Lovely pop flash comes in from Zero, and he does spot the
Zer
foot.
is going to be able to catch out Noisier there while he's a little bit still flashed before he actually peaked. He was in an anti-flash position there, but the flash came in a little bit too early.
Riot, they're doing a good job at the moment, keeping the CTs guessing. One man does push B and he gets taken out, but not without dealing some damage back. Burkle's on 19 HP as we see terrorists are converging towards that A site. We are going to see the bomb be picked up and brought towards B as that man goes down in Squeaky. Nice shot there from Thor, taking out one man. That was Zedsky in Checkers, and Rotate coming in here from the counter-terrorists. One of them has an M4. He is on the A site, most likely going to be saving that weapon. Kirby, he is expecting that push from behind. If you look at the economy now on the CT side, the man with the M4 should be able to drop next round. It's going to be very tight to buy. We're probably going to see a second eco after this. Of course, the players that did buy armor this round, they did not survive. That was Noisier and Decibel. Bit of a disappointment. Usually you want to keep the players with armor alive, and Foot gets spotted there on one of the players. He's going to get taken out here, and Nighthawk actually does it from the front. And how do you say his name? Quan? I'll just call him Quan.
Fazik.
Fazik? Fazik.
Yep.
Alright.
It's like Phase, but Phase K. Fazik.
Fazik managing to get that frag there onto the right game player and save this M4. Yeah, we are going to see another save come out from the counter-terrorist, which honestly is a smart buy. They do buy 2 M4s, so no, I eat my tongue.
It is going to be a force bikes. They do have that 1 M4. They want to try and capitalize around having a weapon on them, and this could be a really good chance for Riot to do a lot of damage to the economy here. Zedkey pushing all the way down mid in a great position here to catch out any Ts that do push out through garage.
Lovely run boost here from the counter-terrorist, getting that one player, Noisier, up into shrewd position, and a lot of damage can be done there. If he actually drops onto the light, he gets a nice angle into A main, and we may see him do that later on once the smokes have cleared. Early re-smoke there from the CTs. They are not wanting a push to come out at all from the terrorists, and it's not going to happen. One man is in Squeaky Zero. We saw him there last round doing quite a lot of damage, and great play here from Infernum just to slow down the play.
Very slow round coming out here from both sides. Waiting as long as possible before actually executing anywhere. And it's going to be mid. There is one player in a great spot here to catch out. Not only one, but almost two before Kirby does shut down Zedkey. Noisier in a great spot. Does catch out Nighthawk, but he would have been spotted up there, so his position has been given away now. And it looks like the B site take will be the way that the T side want to play this. But SK is not having any of that. Takes out both Burkles and Kirby. Zer, though, in the mid area, takes out Noisier. Is going to be left on 4 HP with 3 CTs all towards B site, and is going to be taken out by Quan.
Now, do we know where Infernum are currently sitting in CG?
Let
so
me
not
check.
in CGP. I do believe they're probably going to be CGI or CGM. In saying that, I could eat my words and they could be CGA. So their old team is CGI. That was under the name of Paragon. I don't know if it's been updated yet. So we know
Yes, because this is the ex-Paragon lineup.
Yeah.
But I believe that I think they will take that position for Infernum. So this is a CGI team going up against
a CGA
Riot.
team.
which is CGA, and we've seen some miraculous performances between these two divisions previously.
Lovely spray there from Zedski to keep moving and manage to hit that player. They try to spray through to take him out after that smoke, but it's not going to happen, and they have great control here in Infernum. They know exactly where all the T's are now, and Noisia with a nice rotate there is going to manage to get one player with the aggressive push, I should say, and they are going for that counter boost as well. It's not going to catch them off guard, though. Kirby on point with that shot there. Fast goes down, and moving on. What do you think Riot need to do here? They need to play aggressive or slow down even more. They got 50 seconds left. What are your thoughts? Mate, he is not here. So, honestly, they're doing the right thing. They're slowing down. They managed to get that one pick. Now, this is going to force a bit of a rotate. They have double stacked A. That is not a rotate. They're going to know now, though. Noisia, he gets full control of A main. They could still go mid, but T's, they are going to do a split B. One player goes through vents, two players go through B main, and they are ready. This is where they're going to take onto the site. There is one man there, Desbel. We saw a man from Malta from Incept side get quite a few kills in this position. Can Desbel save it for him as well? He can't. He can't even hit a single terrorist there. Not dealing any damage. Riot managed to take the site without any sort of help, and it's up to fight. I still don't know it. Fask? I don't know. I'll call him Phase.
Phase K.
Phase K. Mate, his name. Just to annoy us. Now, Infernum, he wants to retake, but it's not going to happen there. Phase K getting taken out from the back of the head. Kirby, lovely shot. And
oh no, that's Quan.
Quan? I thought it was Quan, dude.
Yeah, that's Quan. Phase K is... Oh, wait,
Zedski.
no. SK, yeah. Shit.
God damn. Alright, so I have been saying... I did say Quan right the first time. Thank you very much. Now, going into this next round, a force buy again from Infernum. 2 M4s on the board, and that's an interesting ordeal. I don't know if it's going to pay off, though. Zedski, he is in a lovely boost here with this 5-7. I do love that. We see that a lot coming out from the Oceania teams, but not really working out much. God, I don't know why the skin looks so bad. What is this? Golden coil, more like golden poo. That's horrid.
Kirby spraying through the garage door there, trying to catch somebody, doing a lot of damage to Zedki. I think they actually did see him maybe boost up there, or they are ready for it. SK will respond with a bit of spray through as well.
So Zero has been playing this position each round, and I think they know about it here in Infernum. After making that noise as well, they know one man's in there. We may see a spray come out here from Noisia. It's most likely going to be a split A take. The bomb is in a warehouse. No, it looks like they are going to go, yes, split A. Through mid and through... I suppose A main was one player and Squeaky with the other, but I don't know if this is going to work out well for them. Counter-terrorists, there's a lot of information going out through footsteps, and a big rotate coming in here from the CTs. Both moving off. Lovely spray down here from Quanzi. Manages to take 2 before they get close to the site. Make that 3. Very well played T's, trying to redirect themselves through Z main, but it's not going to happen. Nade comes out, hits him in the face. And what a killer Kobe there from Decibel, literally landing on Burkle's head. God, back and forth between these two teams. What do Riot or Infernum in this case need to do to just take the lead here? Mate, you leave me hanging.
I'm a little bit lost for words here. Both teams are just having outstanding rounds, and it's so even as well. That Molotov on boost, though, will force them back. Noisia with a great push into A main here. Does get caught out by Kirby, but not before he does find the head of Nighthawk. Kirby getting a little bit trigger happy there. Does a lot of damage onto Zer. That is not what they want at the start of this round here.
This is actually looking quite good for Riot. They've kind of shaken Infernum's side. They're playing that 3-stack towards A, 1 towards B, but it's a passive B, and we're going to see a boost in mid. This could work out well. The head gets spotted here by Fask, or SK I should say. It is SK, and That has made my day, as he doesn't manage to hit the shot, giving Riot more of a chance in this round. If they can win this eco, it's really going to dent the economy. But as I say that, Zedzki gets a lovely shot there onto Zero. He's been lurking A every single round now, and I think Infernum have caught onto that. Thor pushing through the smoke gets taken out there by SK, and Zedzki rotates in to give him a hand. There's 2 men in mid now, last 2 terrorists, and they're just wanting a frag here, but they line up for Zedzki as he pushes through mid-con and seizes that round. Easy round there for Infernum Gaming. Going into this 8th round now, I mean, the economical advantage clearly going towards Infernum. They have 1 AWP and all rifles across the board. We're going to see a bit of a force come out here from Riot. They don't have armor, but 2 players with armor, but Tech-9's basically across the board. 2 P250s of smoke. And it looks like they're probably going to end up doing a set A take with these things. Zero going towards Squeaky like he has every other round. Lovely flash. He's done that before, and Noisia fell for it a second time, so bit of a mistake there coming out from Noisia, trying to get Squeaky control and dying to a flash. Nice attack there though. Zedzki manages to get the AWP off, and SK to back him up there when they push around the opposite side. Now, not a bad round coming out here for Riot. They get 1 and they cannot get a second, so for the money that they put in, I feel like they should have just completely and utterly ecoed and saved, you know, everything they had.
Seems like it did pay off though, because now we will see an AWP on Burkles with a full AK buy on everyone with an okay amount of utilities. Hopefully we can actually see Riot take another round here. They are leaving the bomb all the way in T-spawn. They are planning on, I guess, spending a fair bit of time on a slow setup, trying to get a read on the CT side here, and that Molotov will force the boost player back down. Bomb is now being recovered.
I'd like to see a very quick take from Riot's side. Like a smokes over mid and hit B mid. At the same time, it'll throw the CTs off, because they've been playing passive and slow every round now, trying to get those original picks and then going for the play, which is, of course, it's not a bad idea. It's the way that seems to be played most in the Oceania scene, is try and get a read on your opponent before you make any plays, which of course is the smart thing to do, but sometimes just going for an all-out play and hoping it's going to work is a bit better. You can often catch the enemies off guard, your opponent off guard quite a lot. Force them to rotate when they don't want to, and we see Noisia going for an aggressive peek into A-main with the AWP. Has got Quan to back him up, and he manages to get that frag, but at the same point, Burkles, he gets a trade or a kill before that and evens it up, but Noisia with a lovely peek there onto Kirby, and he takes him out in A-main. We see a bit of a rotate coming here from the counter-terrorists. They are going to expect it to be a B-side take after 2 men go down towards the A side, pardon me. Thor pushing through Zekon, trying to come up behind the B players, but they are aware of it, and he gets spotted out there by SK. Tags come in though, and Thor, he takes him down. 1 man's going to be at truck soon. Thor's got to get out of the firing line, and he manages to push onto the B side. 1 man there, that is Zedzki. He gets 1, he gets 2, he can't get the 3rd, but they've got the sight and the bomb there. Zero, he's going to get the plant down in time. Quan, he's low on health, he can do this, Zero. Maybe putting the smoke in the wrong place. Noisia, he's watching the angles. They know where he has to peek from, and what a shot there from Noisia, taking out Zero in the back of the site when he just pulls back to hold that bomb, and round goes off to Infernum Gaming. 6-3 at the moment, and
Riot not being able to close any of the last few rounds out. They've lost 4 in a row now, so that round loss bonus will start to kick in and keep them rolling here. Believe we'll see, yep, a full AK buy with just the Tech-9 there on Kirby. He's, oh no, Mac 10. He's going to have to Mac it.
Now, he's going to have to Mac it, mate. Kirby, we've seen the Mac 10 used by a lot of players in the Oz scene at the moment, and it is a valuable weapon when you don't have a lot of money, just for the fire rate and movement accuracy, but and against Zedke, an AWP.
With a beautiful shot on the Nighthawk there in vents. Kirby trying to get a spray up on the player in quad, but he's not going to be able to quite get it. Zedke takes a lot of damage in checkers though.
Kirby dropping that Mac 10 for an M4, managing to kind of even it up. There's still 2 AWPs on the CT side, and this is where it gets dangerous.
Riot Gaming definitely have the HP advantage here, but not by much. And they are going to now be down the man, and two of their remaining players are both tagged 75 and 29. So while Infernum Gaming do have the man advantage, they're all rather low, but Decibel at the back of that site there is going to play that box like a champion and get himself a nice little two-piece.
Well played, and a Kobe to follow it up from Zedski.
We'll take him out, and then, yeah, very nice Kobe from Zedski there.
How did he survive there? I think Riot are a bit shaking, because he should have died there at back of sight. Like,
he played that box like a champ, that's why.
oh, he really did, mate.
So
what do you think they need? Riot here.
I feel a very fast execute onto one side. We've seen them playing very slow takes and very methodical, waiting for any kind of push or a pick before they do dedicate themselves to one side. But now we do see the right play, I think, come in. A very fast B push, very fast A push, and it will catch Noisia off guard there. And 5 Ts have gotten through to the A side, and it is going to now be Nighthawk taking out Quan.
He really should go for
SK
a boost at the back of the site
already
now,
pushed
but
through to Fork, is in a very dangerous position here for Riot. Round is starting to go in Infernum's favour here. Nighthawk, though, is not going to let this go unpunished. Gets a very nice shot onto Decibel and finishes it up. Jumping shot onto SK. Big round for Riot there.
Nighthawk with a 4K just going large once he pushes through, gets that one frag onto the man near Squeaky, grabs that orb and just starts giving it to the CTs, really ruffling up their feathers. He got close in with the orb to begin with, gets a nice shot into the man, moving up ladder onto Catwalk, and then getting a follow-up lovely frag onto the man pushing through sight, so very well played from him.
Still a full buy come out from Infernum with a little bit of lack of utilities on both Quan and SK there. This is the round that Riot need to win to be able to cause some damage, but Zedki is not having it. Takes out Thor and his hammer, and SK doing a lot of damage to the player up and boost there. Nighthawk trying to flash himself over is going to get caught out almost by Noisia, but he's going to be able to find his head. SK, though, takes out Burkles as he tries to push through Garage to take him out.
SK doing a lovely job here of holding this mid area with the P90. He picks up an AK though, and the push goes onto the A site. Quan, he's there to take him out, and he can get a second. There is one more man at Fortcliffe. With that orb, we have seen some amazing things come out, but he gets spotted by SK and taken out for it, and bad luck there for Nighthawk. Can't quite get the same 4K he got the round before, but...
So the round that Riot nearly needed to win, they just unfortunately weren't able to. And we are going to now see them, I believe, have to eco. Nighthawk spreads a little bit of love around to some players on the team, a few flashes and armor on both Zer and himself. And I think we're going to see a fast B here with possibly one player to distract over on the A site here.
Shots coming out there from Burkles through the smoke, trying to hit
but
one, but the lineup...
with a nice two-piece there on both Kirby and Zer. Gets the third onto Thor. Switches to the sidearm. He's going to retreat and burn it off.
Oh, what?
Jumps over the Molotov, but is punished by SK before he can make it on site.
Cheeky frag there. CS go'd by Nighthawk.
Quan will take out Burkles and take the round for Infernum.
I am sweating like a pig here. Oh, it is so very hot at the moment. Infernum,
mate, I got a fucking
heat.
jacket on, so I don't know what you're talking about. But either way, we are going to... Oh, no. A Negev and double orc set up on Infernum Gaming here. Planning on taking another round out in style here, more than likely.
You see the police obviously coming for me. Now, I am back after turning the fan on. By God, it's cooler. Did I miss anything?
And this double orc Negev setup is really going to punish Riot, and it's going to definitely hurt their morale if they actually do go down to this double AWP, or if they get Negev'd, that is really not what they need.
Is that a new Negev, the power loader? It is.
It is. That is a new Negev. Quan putting it to good use and finds one, finds two. Is not going to be able to find the third, thank God, because that is not what Riot needed right there. That really would have hurt their morale being Negev'd that badly.
It's going to be up to 0 here. He has to try and get a frag before one of his other players goes down, but the tag comes out there. Lovely one from the AWP at B site, and that was SK with that thing. And Puts him in a bit of a bad situation. Zero, he has to peek this and hit this shot quick. I think he might be going for the save, though. Is that a smoke? That is a smoke. Where does what a smoke from Zero here. Faking the A site. It fails. It fails, but I mean...
Fails to some degree. We've got 3 CTs rotating to the A site, though. They know that it's a fake now. SK will be double flashing into sight, and that will keep the push from coming in. Zer, though, with a nice shot onto SK, there's one player at the backside that's going to be all up to Decibel before. We've seen him do this many a time. He's able to get one, but won't be able to shut down Kirby, and it's going to be a 2v2 retake for Kirby, almost going down to Zedkey there. Oh, Zer with a very nice close off into the player in CT, but Zedkey will take out Zer. Now, Kirby should not re-peak this, but he does, and Zedkey punishes him for it.
That's just standard play there from Zedkey, and the T's just over-peaking the angles, as he said. I mean, he really shouldn't have peaked there, but he did, and he gets taken out for it now. Going into this last round of the half, Riot need this to be able to get some sort of... I mean, 5 rounds T side is doable on a map like Cache. The counter-terror side is that sort of side where you can just completely and utterly lock it down. There's a lot of crossfire opportunities on this map for the counter-terrorists, and even when the smokes come in from the T side, they're often smokes that can't block off all of the crucial areas and all of the crossfires. So I think we're going to see a very diverse side come in here from Riot when we see them swap over to the counter-terrorist side, and looks like Infernum have a brilliant read on this. They think it might be A though, and it's going to be a B rush here from Riot. It's very well played. They managed to get the site, only losing 1 man. It is a 4v4, almost a 4v3, but he misses that shot there. My bad? Oh, the nade.
Oh, SK with the nade and the Bison spray onto Burkles, not before Nighthawk does take him down.
Wanted to give it back a bit of love after yesterday, mate. The stellar performance you gave out. Bit of a rest on the vocal cords. Now, we do see Zedkey. He gets taken out when he tries to push that site, and that is what Riot needed to really almost stabilize them. It's still going to be an uphill battle here for him, but it's not going to be like Mount Everest uphill. Infernum being... I'm going to say it, being a better team and a more dedicated and practiced team. Dedication, I need to take that word out of it, because I don't know if they're more dedicated, but being a more practiced and well-organized team, Infernum, I feel like their T side is going to be very, very strong here. Like, we could see, if they do win this pistol round, Infernum, I'm most likely going to expect to see every single round after that fall to them. And that's not against Riot, that's just saying how good of a team Infernum seem to be at the moment. They're playing very well together as a team, especially on that CT side. They were always in a crossfire setup when the T's pushed, and when it was a solo man on the B side, their retakes were perfect, well-timed and well-organized.
And they've definitely got that momentum, and when they do build that up, it is very hard to stop them from the looks of it. So Riot really need these first 3 rounds, and I believe we will see a pretty standard 2-on-2 setup here, but it seems like it's all going to be in mid, and it's going to be all up to Burkles here. Already pushes through, but is punished by Noisier for it, and that is not a good start. Now the side has been divided, and the A site seems to be where the T's do want to be heading to. The push does come through. Tags go out to the player in quad. Thor is able to get one, but not before SK does take him out.
So, Infernum there, lovely round from them, taking that pistol round on the second half. I mean, that came down to the way Infernum... the push there from Burkles really is what set up that round. Once he goes down, counter-terrorists automatically have to rotate one off B. Now, one terrorist playing aggressive at B, meaning that when they do rotate that one player off, the other player gets a bit shaky. You know, he's all by himself, and he gets taken out, and the round just starts to fall apart for Riot. With the attack going on at the A side at the same time, they just got split up and ruined. It was very well executed.
And Zedkey with a great push and a shot onto Nighthawk there. That is not what Riot won at the start of this round.
Most definitely not, and we do see... Oh my god!
Oh!
What is that? Where did that that come from?
That
He
was
just-
that was into Squeaky. That
I
was
know,
a wallbang
that's so
headshot
fun.
into Squeaky.
And he
Thor
gets the
again with
second.
another shot on the highway onto SK there.
This man bringing the thunder and lightning. What a shot there through the wall as he just flicks and takes him out. Hearing that door open.
Over on the B site though, because unfortunately the plant has gone down over there, and it's going to be Quan in headshot, Zedki at the front of site, and another player in B main. Zedki though puts a stop to Zer, puts a stop to Thor. Isn't going to be able to get the third piece because that's up to
What
Decibel.
is that wall bang, man?
Oh,
I've seen that happen before, but to flick shot it with a scout to the head on first try, I mean... Oh my god, he's got to be feeling good about himself after that.
Hopefully that gives them a bit of confidence going into this round here. They definitely need to win this. You do not want to be playing so close to match point against a team like Infernum. We will see a very fast push come out from Infernum though, because they know that it should be an eco. Quan gets himself a two-piece in mid.
Now this is where it's starting to hurt a little, because Infernum, they're playing a disrespectful game at the moment. They're just running and holding mouse one, and there's nothing Riot can do about it. It's not that they're being out-aimed or outplayed, it's that they know their economy's trashed at the moment on Riot's side, and Infernum, they're taking advantage of it. They're running onto the sites and they're just spraying because they know the aim punch, pardon me, from the previous 2 rounds is just that bad that they're going to be able to get all the way through that CT side without taking basically any losses. And
A little bit of damage coming out into Decibel there from a teammate, but I don't think that's going to matter right now. We do see Noisier goes down to Nighthawk, and this could be a great start to the round for Riot, but with 3 players taking as much, 4 players taking damage on Riot Gaming's side, Teaming Infernum may not have the man advantage, but they definitely have the HP advantage on Riot right now.
it was very well played there, but over peak in the corner, Decibels as Burkles takes him out. That's very well played. This round is going great for Riot. I mean, if we look at the health on the CT side, it's not too great, but the 2 picks that they have got have been well executed, and the bomb is stuck at the moment on top of Red. He's not going to be able to get that without a boost, and that's going to cause extra time for one of these Ts to rotate.
With both Ts spread out over towards the B and the A side as well, they are going to want to play for a pick at least before they do have to actually rotate over and grab that bomb. We do see now Zedki rotating, I think, to help his teammate get the bomb, and there we go, bomb will be recovered.
So I've done this once before in SK's position. I've actually like randomly flicked up and pre-aimed the boost and actually wallbanged someone through that squeaky door at the boost. It's not going to do it that time. I'm actually surprised at the lack of wallbangs we've seen through that squeaky door, but
with a beautiful 2-piece onto Thur and Zedki with the third onto Burkles. It's going to be now up to Nighthawk and Kirby. Nighthawk spins round forklift, finds himself Quan. Kirby now, both not too sure where he is. Now they know.
Oh! Wow, that's quick!
Zedki.
Did he scope then?
Shot. That was a half scope. That wasn't no scoped, because he did start to go in, but he shot before he went in fully. Beautifully played there by Infernum. Kind of a little bit of a mistake there from Riot Gaming, not paying any attention towards quad whatsoever, and going straight for the defuse rather than completely clearing out the site first. We will see a Nova on Kirby and a Famis on Nighthawk now.
Decibel, he wanted that frag over to be. He had a mate to watch his back in case of the rush, but it didn't happen. I think he's still watching that now, Zedski. From way back. And he is. He's going to get the frag.
Beautifully played there by Zedki, and no,
don't
Kirby,
repeat it. Oh,
no,
God.
don't repeat it. Come on.
He wanted to then, we saw.
Yeah.
Look
He wanted to get frag, but Zer getting the bomb down in A main could be exactly what Riot need here, but with 2 players tagged, Zer's down to 14 because of that. Kirby's down to 36, and sorry, all 3 are tagged. Thor's down to 73.
We do see the Riot coach finally getting into the server.
So the coach has only just joined now.
I mean, I think I just heard the tick, and I've opened chat, and it says
everything is joining CT, everything is joining the spectators. So their coach is only just joining them now. So hopefully after this round, regardless of win or lose, we should see attack pause come out from Riot, and the coach should hopefully go over what they need to be doing to actually be able to take some more rounds off Infernum here.
Shout out to the coach if he's been watching the stream to try and get an idea of what's happening. Not being in the server means he must be watching a player's PC, but lovely
Whether or not it's going to
here.
pay off,
Ooh.
Zer will find Zedki, and Riot will take the round. Now,
Making
are we going to
bit
see
too
a
much
pause come
noise.
out? I feel if they don't pause, it is a mistake to not call it, having your coach only just have gotten on. You would really want to be taking advantage of that, unless he's actually already been talking to them in the fly, and they are ready to go into this round.
Yeah, no, he definitely did. He got on at least after the second half, because I can tell by
Yeah.
my console, it did in fact restart at the half. So whether or not this makes a big difference, it may make one. And a lot of team damage coming out here from Infernum's side. They're just maybe disagreeing on something and just tapping the other player like, no, we do not do that. Do not plant the bomb yet. I am not sure. But honestly, like, it's pointless, because now he's vulnerable to a one-tap from the CT side, and a lot of damage dealt there. Zedski actually tapping his mate in the back of the head, Quan, so he's down to 64 as well. Team damage coming out again on this Infernum side. Thank God there's no ban for team damage. Riot, though, they're not rotating from this B side. And it is going to be an A split here from the T side. This is very, very well played at the moment.
It's going to be all up to Thor now to hold this quad angle, and he gets a very nice shot onto Zetki through the smoke there, but does get caught out by SK on the boost. Zer, though, from Truck takes out Quan, but then Dezebel and SK both follow up with a shot on the Nighthawk and Zer. It's going to be all up to Kirby now. The bomb has yet to go down. Kirby will be playing from that Truck angle. Should get caught out here by Dezebel, but Dezebel spraying just a bit too much there. Looks at the ground trying to figure out, what am I doing with my life? Why did I just do that?
Can I pick those bullets up off the floor and reload them? Because I failed.
I think the coach is having issues, because I see the coach disconnected and the coach has just joined again.
AMD.
It actually could be, yeah. So that may be something that is actually affecting Riot here, is the coach is having technical issues and is unable to actually get on and assist them in the way that he usually does. And if you're used to having a coach assist you in a certain way and then the coach is unable to, it can really be a detriment. And this is, I think, a big issue with coaches in Australia is it a, something that helps you, or can it actually be something
What
that
a
hinders you
one-dig
more when
there.
you don't have your coach available?
This round's starting to look good for Riot Gaming. They managed to get a nice one dig from Nighthawk and beginning of the round. Thor managed to pick up one as well, but SK did answer back, and so has Dezebel. So it's even across the board, armor and pistols on that CT side. Of course, full rifles on the T side, and they have taken mid control now with the bomb. It's a dangerous situation here for the counter-terrorists, especially on an eco when you don't have guns. Burkles, he's got to try and hit one of these shots. Could we see a mad play come out here? Neo, where you at? Invoke the inner Neo with the A side deeds, but they're not going to go A. In fact, they are going to rotate towards the B side, and it's going to be up to Kirby with the 5-7, but he goes down to Quan, and now Burkles. He's got to come back with these shots.
It's going to be a three-piece
Whoa.
dig, but he's not going to be able to do it, and Infernum Gaming will take the match.
So what's interesting, if he had aimed for the head, he may have gotten a collateral dig there. They both lined up perfectly, but
Yeah, he did deal a bit of damage to the one behind him, but unfortunately it was not enough damage. So Infernum Gaming will take the round out, and that is game.
match game set and point. Very well
Amazing
played from
performance
Infernum.
by Infernum Gaming there.
Now, just to incept the people we spec'd earlier, they're 12th on the ladder. Infernum's 14th, so high-level teams from the Australian side coming in to compete here. What is the next match we have in store for these players? Because that one was a bit uneventful. Riot maybe not showing up the way they should have.
So I do believe now we will have a short break before we are back with Alim Gaming versus Venom Gaming Australia. So we will...